How you doing, guys? How you doing? And good to see you guys. Good to see you guys back again with another stream. I've been kind of busy at the day as of late, so I ain't been able to sort of get to do a lot of shows and that. Do you know what I mean? But you know what? It's coming to the end of the season, so I thought I'd do one or two shows before the season ends. Anyway, listen, before I start the show, please like and subscribe to the channel. Like and subscribe to the channel, and also hit me up on the notification button. But most of all, please hit that like button. I'm up to, let me put the banner up. I'll put the banner up now. Save. Yep, show the banner. Yeah, I'm up to 3,297. We're trying to get to the 3,500 mark, and obviously and beyond. But the target at the moment is 3,000, and the target at the moment is 3,500. Okay. So listen, Klopp's final press conference. Trust me, tomorrow is going to be an emotional day tomorrow because what this guy has done for the club, um, it's kind of like it's really who's that? Okay, I'll be in there. What this guy has done for the club is really great. It's really great. Give me 1 second. I'm just going to see what this message that I just got through. I just want to see what it is. Hold on 1 second. Let me mute this for 1 minute. Don't know what that's about, but hey. Yeah, so basically today, sort of like Klopp last game tomorrow. Give me emotional farewell tomorrow. And listen, do you know what I mean? What this guy has done for the club is amazing. There will be another show that I'll be doing. I was supposed to do today, but try and see if I can get to do it on Monday or something like that. Do you know what I mean? And look, the hate that sort of like Klopp's been getting in recent times in the day from our fans, you know what I mean, it's ridiculous, and you know what I mean. So I will be doing a show on that still. I'm trying to get to do a show. Right, let's see who's in the comments at the moment. Oh, quite a few people in this. Kind of few people inside here at the moment, man. Um, we have got psychedelic scientist. Big up. He said, "Big up, bro. Big up to you." Holding the rocks in the building. By Leverkusen went unbeaten in the league. Yeah, man. I don't know. They're just brilliant. They're just brilliant. Alonso's got them playing really brilliant football. Big up, bro. That's coming from Red Reds Racing. Big up to you, man. Big up to you. Deserby leaving Brighton. Wow. Wow. Yeah. I saw something like that. Do you know what I mean? Saw something like that. You know what? You know my thoughts on Deserby anyway, yeah? But I would rather him at the club than this Arnie guy. Anyway, I wonder where you go. I think because saying something in the group about him going Bayern Munich. I feel we go Bayern Munich. Um, I can tell already that I miss Klopp, although I'm not quite optimistic about this slot, fella. Yeah, that's come from psychedelic science. Also me as well. Jamie Phillips, football chat. Big up Jamie football chats. Make sure you go and like and subscribe to his channel. Jamie Football Chats doing brilliant things over there on his channel. So make sure you go over there, slap a like and subscribe on his channel. He says, "Afternoon, mate. Afternoon to you, sir." Could Alonso go invincible in the Prem? You never know, my friend. You never know. You never know. I'm not saying he will, but I'm just saying you never know. You never know. Because when we're in the Bundesliga is no slouch league, Trust. Um, Fuzzy, my brother Fuzzy runs the LRFC Forever channel. Make sure you go over and like and subscribe to his channel. This is a very, very good friend of mine and also a very good friend of the channel. So big up to you. Big up to you. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna get into this. We're gonna get into the press conference. His final press conference for the Wolves game tomorrow. Everybody's kicking off at the same time, I do believe. I won't be able to watch the match because I will be at work for the versus Luton versus Fulham game tomorrow, so I'll be at work for that. So we have to catch it in the replay. But this is his final press conference. So as normal, we are gonna react to this. We're gonna watch it and react to it. You know, I'll stop and start. And what I should have done. This is what I should have done. I think I can still do it. I'm sure I can still do it. Right, hold on. Wait a minute. Right, let me try something. I'm gonna try something. Right, no. Right, let's do something here. Right. What I'm going to do is just get off that. What I'm gonna do as well, just so you lot can obviously see it as well. I am going to put it in my description. I think I can fit in my description still. I fit it in my description, and cool. Okay, so right, okay. I know I want to put it in. We're not to be able to put it in. I don't think. Blah, blah, blah. Just trying to do something. Just trying to. Nah, that's not going to work. That is not going to work. Oh, let me see if we can do it this way. Let me see if we can do it this way. Try this. I'm trying something. I am trying something. Trying something. I'm still here. I'm just trying to do something. Yeah. Right. Okay. Right. I've put the link in the description. I put the link in the description. Yeah. So, oh God, stream must be scheduled for future. Nah, I can't put it in there. Kind of put it in there. Oh, you know what I'll do? Nah, can't put it in there. Okay. Okay. Right. What I'll do is this. I'll put it in the message, and guys, you know what I mean. Click on the link if you want to watch this. Click on the link. Yeah. Obviously, copy and paste the link, and you can watch it. Obviously, watch the thing later. I should have put it in before. Um, Ravi in the building. Big up Ravs. Right. So what we're gonna do, we are going to get into this. We're gonna get into this video. Obviously, we're gonna react to it and also talk about it. So without further ado, what we'll do, we'll get into it now.
How bad's going to make this for the last time? We'll tell it in there, but don't worry. We'll make it. Jurgen, what's the week been like for you? How are you feeling about your last game as Liverpool manager and saying goodbye to the fans? Yeah, most intense week of my life definitely was that. Now I've said so often goodbye this week. Um, so many people, great moments already. So we don't have to pretend it's a normal week because it isn't. But on the outside, looking at the game, I said it as well this week already. I'm a very pragmatic person, and I very often try to just to save myself. And this is the last game of the season, yes. And after that is holiday. That's what I had for the last 24 years. So business as usual. Knowing that everything around the game during the game will be completely different. Yesterday, the players said goodbye in their way. We had a little barbecue here. It was really nice. The day before yesterday was with the staff of Chapel Street. It was really, really nice. Sun hit the stadium after that. Um, another goodbye celebration, whatever. It's a lot. And I had very emotional moments, of course, in between. Um, but it's a lot.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. You know what? And day, he still hasn't. He still hasn't really sunk in. It still hasn't really sunk in at the day that obviously that he's going. That tomorrow is his last game, and then after tomorrow there'll be no longer Jurgen Klopp. It still hasn't sunk in. You know what I'm saying? It's a bit quiet, bro. Yeah, I just turned up still, so like turn it up still. Let me see if I can turn it up in here. Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go. There you go. That should be alright now. That should be alright now, Psychedelic. I've turned it up on the obviously on the video I'm showing with. Yeah, so he still hasn't sunk in. He literally still hasn't sunk in. You know what I mean? He still hasn't hit us yet. Well, it ain't hit me yet. Like tomorrow and the day that sort of like it'll be thing. Do you know what I mean? Tomorrow will be the last game that he's doing, and there's obviously now turning back now. He can't change his mind. Do you know what I mean? So, boy, what can I say? All right, let's get back on it.
To do as well. I'm not sure, but I don't know exactly how many shirts I signed last week, but there were a few. Let me say like that, and I'm not sure if not everybody has now one. But it's all part of the thing. Look, saying goodbye, I don't think is ever nice, but saying goodbye without
Is Hello
Hell, fucking hell.
feeling sad or feeling hurt or whatever, that would just mean that the time you spent together was not right, not great, and we had a great time. So it was always clear that it will be tough, and I know it will be tough.
Got a few programs for you to sign as well if you've got time. Is that no chance?
If you wouldn't be live.
Not just yourself, obviously, leaving the club. We knew that anyway, but Pep Lijnders, we found out this week, has got a new job to look forward to. And today we find out that Joel Matip and Thiago will be leaving the football club as well. Just wondered if we could get your thoughts on all three.
Yeah, Pep and Vito have a bright future.
Yeah, for one, and day I'm really happy for Pep Lijnders getting a job at RB Leipzig. No, not RB Leipzig. Red Bull Salzburg, I think, in Austria. I'm very happy for him getting a job because I think he deserves it. Do you know what I mean? Because he's, I know that in they sort of like, we've had criticisms of him and that, but when you look at it on the whole, he has worked kind of like extensively harder than they, in and around Liverpool and stuff, and he is loved around from the players and staff and that. Do you understand? So I want to see him. I literally want to see him at the day, kick on and sort of like go to a club and day and be successful at a club, and hopefully kick on again and be successful at another club, and you never know, maybe he might come back to Liverpool one time. You know what I mean? So I want to see him. I want to see him be successful. So him getting that job and that at Red Bull Salzburg. I'm sure it is. Anybody can correct me if they want to. Do you know what I mean? So him getting that job there, do you know what I mean? I'm very happy for him. And plus as well, Matip and Thiago. Well, we all knew at the day that Thiago, Matip and Thiago at the day was going to go. 1 second. You know what I mean? We all knew at the day that was going to happen. You know what I mean? Sorry about that. It's just that my WhatsApp's connected to the thing, the PC. So obviously when someone rings at the day, right? That's what happens. Let me just send this message. Say, right. So yeah, it's like, you know, we always knew that Matip and Thiago was going to leave the club. We always knew that. Do you know what I mean? I'm more sorry to see Matip go, because Matip was, I thought, in the day was an excellent player. I mean, yes, at the day his injuries at the day hampered him at the day, sort of like hampered him more time. Yeah, you know what I mean. But like more time at the day, sort of like he was a good player. Thiago, I'm not so sort of like I am not so kind of like disappointed that he's going. Do you know what I mean? It's more relief than anything, because he was just never available, really. I mean, he came back the other day and played 15 minutes in a day, and he was injured again. So there's just no point with him, really. Do you know what I mean? But I always thought that sort of like Matip when they was more of an asset to our club. The request line is blown up. Stop it. Let's get back onto it.
I said that they're incredible coaches, fantastic coaches. They are the most influential coaches you can imagine I ever had, because we created a style of play which I really love together. They're incredibly talented, full of energy, stuff like that. So I will follow each step of them. I think it's a great choice of club, both sides. They are lucky. Both are really will be really good. Yeah, President John Achterberg joins Stevie. Yeah, good luck with that. No, fantastic coach. If you ask the goalies over the years, he coached on one day 12 goalies. I didn't know we had that many at the club, but he coached everybody and their dogs. As it was unbelievable, and so fantastic. Jack Robinson is leaving as well. Fantastic.
Yeah, Ottenberg was a veteran. Ottenberg was a veteran. Sorry, Ottenberg was a veteran at the club. Do you know what I mean? You know, to say he coached enough of those goalkeepers in the day. Do you know what I mean? And listen, as you said, I think he's gone to join Stevie out in Saudi Arabia. I think that's what you're saying. But he was as to the club. You see, this is what I'm saying at the day. It's just like, I don't know. I'm having second thoughts about this big shake-up they're doing, and I don't think it comes from a good place. You know what I mean? Don't think it comes from a good place.
Young goalie coach, the future is bright for him. So Andreas Kohlmeier will leave. Future is bright for him. His CV is Bayern Munich, Liverpool FC in the most successful spells they can have. So that's really cool. Dr. Stromberger will leave. So many people will leave, but it's normal. Actually, it's not. They don't leave because I go or whatever. But there's a new start, and that's fine. And in football, you usually, if you want to be part of the football business, you need to be ready to move along.
Yeah, you're right. Right. Like Ravi says, Matip, sad to see him go. He was quality when he was on it. Facts. Yeah, facts.
Because usually you get a sack after half a year or after a year and stuff like this, and you go on next one, stuff. And it's always an experience. But we experienced 8.5 years together, which is pretty special, and everybody's super thankful and appreciative of that, and they all see it like that. So they will be fine, and I will follow whatever they will do. And Joel and Thiago were in my office. We spoke a bit longer this week. Have you ever seen a better free transfer?
Yeah.
There's a lot.
What the fuck, man? Why do they keep on giving me the bloody adverts, man?
What goal quiz?
Damn thing. Soft, man.
Enjoy Matip.
I don't know why I'm getting the adverts in. I don't know why I'm getting the adverts. Don't usually get the adverts when I download it. Let me just go through that. Slot better realize that Liverpool is not just any club. He takes charge of us. Taking charge of us, you mean taking charge of us. Yeah, facts. I shouldn't be getting the adverts. When you download it, when you download the thing, you shouldn't be getting the adverts.
You will not find a more likable person than Joe Matip. He's funny in its own way. It's ridiculously funny, to be honest, and a wonderful man with a wonderful family. So,
and also,
he has to make.
And also as well, yeah, what Klopp said as well is true. Klopp said as well, that is the best ever free transfer I have seen. Seriously, it's the best ever free transfer I've ever seen come into the Premiership. My gosh. All right, so let's do it. Get back.
Make a decision, does he want to play on or not? That we will see that or read it or whatever. But whoever gets him is a lucky club, definitely, because he's world class and super humble. That together is now really rare, like super humble. You know. And the next world class player, then obviously Thiago. In a parallel world, I would have loved to see the career without injuries. I'm not sure the best, but definitely one of the best I ever saw. He can do things. I'm not sure. I was before that. I didn't think it's possible. He's in control of absolutely everything on the pitch. Unfortunately, the body didn't play exactly a part, but he's in a good way. He looked really good yesterday. And I'm sure he won't want to give a try again. So I told them already, thank you for everything what they did. So I don't think I have to tell you that now. But now, whoever leaves this club and worked together last year, they were all brilliant. There's nothing. If they wouldn't have been brilliant, they would have left last year. So because we don't carry problems with us. So I'm really, really thankful for all that.
Yeah, we've often tried to get you to comment on the wider things affecting football. So for the last time, Premier League clubs next month, they're going to be voting on whether or not to scrap VAR. I just wondered if you were voting, how you would vote.
Enough about that.
I'm not sure that they vote against VAR. I think they vote against how VAR gets used, because that's definitely not right. So I understand that. In the way they do it, I would vote against it, because these people are not able to use it properly. I don't think that VAR is the problem, but the way we use it is the problem. So if you cannot change the people, obviously that's clear. You need them, and so then I would say, yeah, I would vote for scrapping VAR.
Thank you very much.
Jurgen, how do you want your side to sign off against Wolves in your final game? A win, obviously, but the manner.
Look, this is a massive challenge now to sit here and.
Yeah, man. I think they scrap VAR. Scrap it. Scrap VAR, man. You know what I mean? It's shit. VAR is shit. Fucking shit. It is so shit. Scrap it, man. Scrap it. All right, let's get back to it. Bloody thing, come on, move in it.
pretend that I have no clue how the team meeting will be. So I think the documentary guys are in, right? I'm not sure, but probably they asked me to go, that if they can have the last team meeting, which nobody ever had. And I said no, because I have no idea how that will be. Maybe Virgil is doing it. So when somebody has to do it who is really on fire, can I be on fire? Probably yes. I think so, but I don't know in the moment. So, but it will be really strange. And now we talk about a Wolves game. Yes, I want us to play top football. The people come for that. But we need an atmosphere for that. Like during a game would be cool if that would be not a goodbye atmosphere, but really football atmosphere, that would be cool. It's a strong opponent. They played a sensational season. They were the most unlucky team I ever saw with the VR decisions. They were crazy against Wolves. Wow. We had a few strange ones, but they are the champions of that. Unbelievable. Now recently results not exactly maybe what they would expect, and especially with the football they played before, but they will be strong. They want to have finish on a high, so we have to be strong. We will prepare as good and as normal as possible. But this time, I think I was never the part to disturb the good game, but probably in this moment I am the one, because I'm really sorry for that. I would love not to be that, but standing there and pretending that's a completely normal game, nobody would believe me that if I tell that. So it's a challenge for different reasons this time, and I hope we all together can just put a really good performance on the pitch. I think we all would deserve that, and it's much easier to celebrate afterwards if you saw a good game before. But I cannot guarantee that now, but I will try as hard as I can.
Carlos. Hi, Jurgen.
Hi.
Your last trophy was the EFL Cup. You won 7 major trophies while being here. But how much did you enjoy that compared to the ones? Because did it encapsulate what your team has played like over the time? Because you had to have the adversity of all the injuries, playing the kids as well. How much joy did that give you, that win?
I said it after the game. This is my favorite final I've ever played. For the circumstances we played it in. That's how it is. It's not the competition, but the final. Forget what you get afterwards. So we all know that people how people see the Carabao Cup or whatever, but in that moment, I tell you, it felt absolutely outstanding. They could have given us each trophy. We were taking it, and
listen, the things that he's done at this club, and the club has been amazing. Do you know what I mean? And I don't think he's been ever been given the best chance at the day to succeed. But he's done his shit. He's done his shit. He's done at the day what he could do. You know what I mean? Club, and got us back to some kind of well, not some kind. I would say got us back to respectability. You know what I mean? With good finals and such. Do you know what I mean? And the spirit at the end of the day of what he's put into the club. Yeah, I don't think you get that again. I don't think we're gonna get that again for a long time. It's just gonna be standard, you know, it's standard and they win. Standard win or lose. Do you know what I mean? If we're losing in day, I don't think there'd be any chance of us winning the game. There would be no more comebacks, and do you know what I mean? I don't think at the day that our runs in Europe gonna be affected. Our runs in the cup at the end of the day will be affected, like domestic cup. Our runs in the league will be affected because all in all, I just don't think at the end of the day that this guy coming in has got the experience. I don't think he's experienced enough at the day to sort of like take us to where we want to take that to where and they we need to be taken. I just don't think so. That's why and there I think people like Amrin and Alonso would have been perfect for this job. Would have been perfect. Do you know what I mean? I also go on and think that they was never gonna get Amrin. You know what I mean? It's like many of those sort of like transfers that we've been promised. You know what I mean? Because they do promise it. You know what I mean? You know, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day that they haven't actually sent it to us direct. You know what I mean? Something from the FSG board has said that to us direct. You know what I mean? What they do is at the end of the day, they've got people at the end of the day that pass on that message to, and then there's those people put it out there. You understand what I'm saying? Those people then put it out there and say, look, you know, this is gonna happen, that's gonna happen. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So then the fan base and then gets all hype and then they right. But when it doesn't happen, yeah, it doesn't look bad on them because you haven't heard them say anything. You know what I mean? You know, it will probably centers around Klopp or the person that said it. Do you know what I mean? That's why, you know what I mean, I've had many sort of like these heated discussions in there. And one of the things that people will say goes, well, FSG didn't come out and say that they're going to do this and do that. Do you understand what I'm getting at? Do you know what I mean? Do you understand that the game that they're playing? I wanted to think it and date sort of like that Amram was never going to be never going to be sort of like a manager that they was going to get. They made us believe at the day that this was going to happen. They made us believe at the day that they had a short list at the day, and on that, and it was Alonso, Amrin, and De Zerbi. You know what I mean? De Zerbi. Do you know what I mean? So 3 of them, right? And Amrin was supposed to be the second choice. That's what he was. He was supposed to be the second choice. So basically, Alonso declined the offer of coming to Liverpool because, you know, respectfully, he wanted to stay at sort of like Leverkusen, you know, in order to sort of like build up experience at the day of being a manager. You know what I mean? And what he's doing. You know what I mean? You know, because obviously in there, for all we know, right, it could be a situation in there where it could be a situation in day, right, where it happens at the day that, well, he can only do this. What he's done at the day, right? You know, let's say it's like a 1-season wonder. You know what I mean? We don't know if at the day if he'll be able to replicate what he did like this season next season. We don't know if that's going to happen. We don't know, and if he's going to grow into more greater, do more better things, like i.e., win the Champions League or whatever. Do you understand what I'm getting at? We don't know. So what he's in there, he wants to test himself again. So we can understand that. Do you know what I mean? So, but we was led to believe by the people from FSG, yeah, because that's where it's come from. We was led to believe that well, look, if Alonso don't take the job, it's going to be Amran's going to take the job. That's what we was led to believe, right? And it kind of went like how transfers go. You know what I mean? Like what would happen? They'll have 4 people in day that they say you're gonna bring in. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then what will happen? Either A at the end of the day, right, is like, or out of the 4, only 1 will come in, or B at the end of the day, out of the 4, none will come in. Do you know what I mean? And what you will see at the end of the day, you'll slowly see doubts and then doubts coming up to the time and they're supposed to get the deal sorted. Do you know what I mean? And that's what it was with Amran. You know what I mean? The doubts start to kick in and that, right? And all of a sudden, right, it was a situation where they said that we're going to be brave, not bold. You know what I mean? So basically, that's saying it, and we're going to go for a cheaper option instead of the best option. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's what it was. Cheap option instead of the best option. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Because they probably knew it, and they sort of like on top of like, you know, probably paying something like, you know, like close to 20 million at the day to bring Amron in. You know what I mean? Which at the day it would have been worth it. You know what I mean? And those are the heights at the day that you have to go to in the day to replace someone like Klopp. So anyway, so instead of doing that, what they then decided to do in the day, right, is go for the cheaper option. Go for the cheap option in the day and make and like literally do a new structure where he's coming in as a head coach, not coming in as a manager. Do you understand what I'm saying? You know, so that's what it is. But you know what they're saying? It you get what you pay for. Do you know what I mean? But it's this constant thing at the day with FSG and at the day where they build us up, then they lower our standards. Build us up, then lower our standards. Because that at the end of the day, when you look at sort of like some have just gone, yeah, right? Some have just gone. We were supposed to buy. There's 4 players that we was in for. Do you know what I mean, right? And McAllister at the day was one of the players. Was one of them. McAllister was one of the players that they wanted. Yeah. So what happened at the day? We end up the 4 players. We end up getting one. Do you know what I mean, right? Ryan Gravenberch wasn't a player that we really, really wanted, didn't they? There was interest in him, but he decided to go for an Ajax to Bayern Munich. So it's interested in him. But what it wasn't there, because now at the day that Bayern Munich, well, because Bayern Munich hadn't paid him that much. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, he lost his value somewhat. Do you know what I mean? So he went for 30 million, but that wasn't really their target last summer. Do you know what I mean? So same thing with Amron and they same thing with Amron. They thought and they were look, you know, it's a bit too rich for us. And the thing is, what gets me, they've got the money. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, they said it's a bit too rich for us. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna go for Arnie. So he's cheaper. Do you know what I mean? We'll bring him in. Do you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. To me, at the end of the day, I don't know what future lies at the end of the day for Liverpool. I don't know. I just don't know. Literally don't know because Julian Ward's come back. Well, Michael Evans was supposed to come back, and when he came back in, he brought in sort of like Richard Hughes and Mark Burchill. Do you know what I mean? That's two inexperienced guys at the day that he's got in there that ain't in good position. One's at the day is sporting director, and next one is head of scouting. Do you know what I mean? These are two relatively inexperienced people. Yeah, they brought another guy's come back at the day that's supposed to be helping Richard Hughes. Do you know what I mean? He's come back. Do you know what I mean? So like the whole structure, you look at the whole structure of Liverpool now, is not set up to win. It's probably set up at the end of the day to keep the head above water. Do you know what I mean? I.e. at the end of the day, sort of get into the sort of like Europa Cup, either the Europa Cup or Champions League. Do you understand what I'm saying? Not necessarily winning it. Do you know what I mean? Doing that. Because I always thought, think to myself that when they got Klopp in, they didn't realise at the day that Klopp can achieve what he could achieve. That's why he never got backed. You know what I mean? Because all FSG is concerned about is making money. FSG are businessmen. They're not football fans. They're businessmen. You know what I mean? So to buy Moneyball, do you know what I mean? You know, all them sort of players, they're buying these players and they cheap and trying to sell them on for sort of like big prices and stuff. Do you know what I mean? You know, they're businessmen, so they haven't really got the footballing matters with Liverpool at heart. They haven't got that heart. They just got money at heart. Do you know what I mean? I mean, if that's what they want to do, and if it's not, well, go and manage some other club. Go to some other club where you can make money. We're dealing with football matters at the end of the day. Football matters. Yeah. All right. Easy Sideline Football Show. Make sure you go and like and subscribe to Sideline Football Show. Very good friend of mine. Very, very good friend of mine. He said, Uncle Rods, big up to you, my friend. He said, big up Rods and the chat. Big up to you, Sideline Football Show. Make sure you go like and subscribe to his channel. Ravi says, Slot, I want him to have more than one way of playing and more plans going into every game. Don't need a stubborn manager to just keep going when it's not working. Then make it make BS excuses. Yeah. And he says here, whoever says here, Roz, can you please get Big Steve on your channel one day? Yeah. I'll try. I spoke to him before. On that. You know what I mean? He said, yeah, shut him up. But what it is at the day, sort of like, I'm gonna be doing like a series at the day of podcasts next season. I'm gonna do a series of podcasts, and so I'm actually gonna get another channel, and that's gonna be launching very soon, and it's gonna be like it's gonna be called Uncle Rod's. You know what I mean? It's gonna be called like Uncle Rod's TV. Do you know what I mean? So it's gonna be a series of podcasts as well. It'll be sort of like doing podcasts is like they would content creators, entertainers like rappers, singers, and so forth, and just the whole like entertainment world. Bloody hell, man! This whole entertainment world. Do you know what I mean? Whole entertainment world. So yeah, look out for that. But yeah, I will get him on. Let me just take this. I'll start this before I go back to the video. Andy, big up Andy, says Liverpool played dirty where the score Liverpool played dirty where the score 1-3 against Aston Villa in the second half. I know that I just couldn't understand that. I'm still baffed about that now. Do you know what I mean? Still baffled about it. Still baffed. Right, let's get back to the video.
Would have been the happiest people on the planet. It was just the game was great. The atmosphere was exceptional. You're right. It showed everything what this club is about, because we created the people created an atmosphere in the stadium which I'm not sure Wembley ever had before. I know now a few guys from other teams will say, yeah, in 1976 it was like that, but who cares? It's a really, if our people can create some special moments, wow. And that night, the team created something really special. The club created something really special. The academy created something really special. It was, from a club point of view, the best night of our lives, because you want to have the kids involved. You want to have that. You want to give the recognition to the academy. I mean, I didn't have to say a word. We usually have to say, and Alex Inglesthorpe is doing that, and Barry's doing that, and Mark is doing that. But that night, everybody just had to look where are they coming from. Everybody knew that obviously coaches and the academy did really well, and I loved that to bits. Love to see the kids' eyes. And the elder one's virtual skipper, first trophy, blah, blah, blah. It was just a fantastic night. And I will never forget that, definitely. And yeah, it was a good one.
Is there a moment or a goal performance which kind of defines the football that you want your teams to play with over the years?
The football we played was, I would say, the best football we played against Man City this year. In that game, in that period, I don't know exactly a minute anymore, but we never controlled City like we did it that day. That is super difficult to see where they are now. So they're obviously still a really good team, but that day we played the best. We won before, but it were different games. And we played really good, and we scored incredible goals against them with, I don't know, 40 passes in possession, ending up completely free in front of goal. Yeah. But controlling a game against a team like that, putting under pressure like that, we never did before. So that was my favorite. Maybe 60 minutes or so, but that's really good. More spectacular Barcelona. So many things. Best goal, Alisson Becker. Best assist, Trent Alexander-Arnold against Barcelona. Yeah. Best save, Alisson Becker against Napoli.
Yeah, that was good.
Here's how I got all of these.
For God's sake, man. It's off.
What else? What was that? Best cross? No. Oh, back heel. Best back heel goal, Sadio Mane.
Yeah.
I had a few things, yeah.
Hi, Jurgen.
Hi.
In terms of the success you've enjoyed at the club compared to the competition you've faced,
Yeah, a lot of like a lot of good moments in that. Obviously, when Jurgen Klopp being at Liverpool, I mean, my best moment had to be Liverpool against Everton. Yeah, Liverpool against Everton, and when we scored in the dying seconds of the game, we scored and literally make it thing in it to make it 1-0. I think beating 1-0, yeah, to make it 1-0 and Klopp running the pitch and stuff. Do you know what I mean? I got that in my thing, obviously in my intro and stuff. You know what I mean? So that was my best moment. Listen, I'll put the link. I'll put the link in the chat. But what I'm going to do when I finish the video, I'm going to go back to it and put the link in the details. So obviously, if you're watching it again, you can, if you watch it again, you can click on the link. You know what I mean? You understand? And watch the rest of it. Do you know what I mean? That's all we'll be playing it for the time being. Listen, it's gonna be an emotional game tomorrow. I mean, do you know what's going on today? I think at the end of the day, sort of like the result doesn't matter because either way in the day we can't budge, we can't go up. You know what I mean? You understand what I'm saying? So there is that, and we're guaranteed Champions League football. And it's not going to change Klopp it's not going to change Klopp and the day not being at the club anymore. I don't want to change that. He's definitely going tomorrow. But to be honest today, he's left the club in a better shape at the end of the day than what he's sort of like what it was. You know what I mean? After the Brendan Rodgers era and stuff. He's left the club in a good shape. You know what I mean? My thoughts on the manager, next head coach, I'll say, that's coming in. My thoughts on him. Well, I cannot add anything more than what I've said before about this chap. Do you know what I mean? And the bottom line is, I just don't think he's got that experience at the day to sort of like be at a club of this stature and day. Do you know what I mean? So listen, I hope he proves me wrong. I really hope he proves me wrong. So tomorrow at 9 o'clock, I'm going to be doing, I'm going to do obviously the reaction to the show and obviously, reaction to the game. Do you know what I mean? Give a final player rating underneath Klopp. And listen, it's going to be a calling show. So you guys at the end of the day, you can come in and have your say and, literally sort of like tell me what your best moments was with Liverpool. Do you know what I mean? Under the Klopp reign and stuff. You know what I mean? Just gonna really have it like it's a farewell show to Klopp tomorrow. Copy that. Farewell show for him. Farewell show for tomorrow. So that should be tomorrow at 9 o'clock when the dust has settled. Okay. So guys, thank you for watching. Okay, thank you for watching. There's no point really in the day sort of like giving formations and goal predictions because as I said, tomorrow it's all about really in the day Klopp's last day at the reins, and then it's not about how we do in the game as such. Because as I said in the day, we can't go up and we can't go down. You know what I mean? We'll just stay where we are, and then we're guaranteed Champions League football next season. Do you understand what I'm getting at? So yeah. If you're going to watch this on a replay, please like and subscribe to the channel, okay? And hit the notification button. Please do that. But most of all, make sure you hit the like button because I'm trying to get the likes up so I can, my shows reach more people. Do you know what I mean? Well, it's Yo, that's from Ravi. Another brilliant show. Thank you very much, Psychedelic. Thank you very much for your kind words. Yeah, so guys, at the end of the day, I will see you tomorrow evening. I will see you tomorrow evening for another show. And listen, it's gonna be an emotional day tomorrow, my friends. It's gonna be an emotional day tomorrow. But listen, at the end of the day, we are Liverpool. We are Liverpool, and listen, you never walk alone. So, guys, peace, love, and respect. Peace.